I would like to show you is how I have been messing about trying to quilt some lines in a border. I have chalked down a rough 4-inch border and I have taken the foot off, carefully wiggled the little echo clip off, and I have now put the bigger one on. This is the 1/2 inch clip. And what I forgot to say was it's quite important to put it on the etched side down. Now you can see those little crosshair lines, and it's quite good because you can just ease them round and line them up with any markings that you've got. Now I found that they're really handy with rulers because sometimes I'm really guessing a little bit with where I move my ruler to, but you'll see that this is actually quite nifty, because I'm going to draw the first, or stitch the first line with my ruler, and then the very edge of this white line here is where I need to move my foot to before I stitch the second line. So let's have a little look. So I'm just going to stitch a vertical line down with my echo clip up against my ruler. In BSR, of course. I stop on the line, and then I am going to just move the machine across until this edge meets up with my stitching line. About there, I should think. And then I can just use the ruler to go back again. Oh, that's not quite the edge. I'll just move along a little bit more. There, that's the very edge of the echo clip there. And the edge of the ruler is right on top of the stitching line, so it's going to be nice and accurate. We go again to the top of my border. Then I will move the foot and the echo clip so that this little white mark lines up with that stitch line. Like that. I could use the inner one if I wanted a smaller line. Down again. Just like that. I can also use curved rulers, so I happen to have one here. It's a Lisa HKA one, and it's actually a 5-inch curve with lots of lovely little markings on. So these markings are going to line up with the chalk. So we'll see what happens with a curved ruler. There we go. Right round to the edge, and then if I move the machine across so that the white line matches up with the edge of the stitch line, there, put the ruler back down in place as it was before, should get a very nice neat 1/2 inch curve. And I'll stop. Go. Obviously it needs a little bit of practice, this kind of thing. Right, move it along right to the edge of the stitches. Stop there. Put the ruler back in place. As you can see, we get a very nice, accurate 1/2 inch curved border. Quite like the look of that.